Just dropped into the incredible world of Teyvat and feeling your head spin? The sheer number of possibilities, the unfamiliar icons flooding your screen, the terms that sound like another language? It's a familiar feeling. A vast world of magic, ancient mysteries, and thrilling adventure lies before you, but the main question is, where do you even begin? Don't worry, every legendary traveler, every game veteran was once in your shoes, taking their first uncertain steps. And hey, this video isn't just for newcomers. For the veteran players watching, stick around. This might be a nice trip down memory lane, and you might even learn something new. Better yet, share your #1 tip for new players down in the comments below. Let's help them out together. And for you beginners, consider this video your personal Paimon, one that won't eat your snacks, but will instead guide you through the first, most crucial stages of the game, explaining everything in simple terms. So get comfortable, grab a drink, because our shared, detailed adventure in Genshin Impact starts right now. The first and most important thing that will blow you away in Genshin Impact is its vast, living, open world. Your main goal at the beginning is to embrace your curiosity and become a true explorer. See those strange ruins on the horizon? Go check them out. Spotted a lonely island in the middle of a lake? Try to swim to it. Heard a distinct chime while running through a forest? Look around. Every corner of Teyvat is hiding rewards, chests, puzzles, resources, and precious primogems. Your map will start out gray and unexplored. To clear the fog of war, look for tall, glowing statues on the horizon. These are the statues of the Seven, the divine rulers of this world. Activating a statue not only reveals a large portion of the map, but also fully heals and even revives your entire party, and it becomes a permanent teleport waypoint. Moreover, it's at these statues that your main character, the Traveler, can switch their element by resonating with the region's power. In Mondstadt, they will wield the wind, Anemo, and in Leo, the earth, Geo. This is a unique and completely free mechanic that makes the Traveler an incredibly flexible character throughout the entire game. Scattered across the world are also smaller teleport waypoints. Activate every single one you see on your journey. This will become your fast travel network, and you'll be endlessly grateful to yourself for the time you spent setting it up when you need to quickly return to a remote location. As you explore, you'll find glowing orbs, green Anemoculus in Mondstadt and yellow Geoculus in Liu. Each new region has its own Oculus to collect. Collect every single one you can. These aren't just collectibles, they are the currency used to level up the statues of the Seven. By offering them to the statues, you'll get primogems, adventure EXP, and most importantly, an increase to your maximum stamina. That yellow bar is your most valuable resource for exploration. You need it for sprinting, swimming, climbing, and dodging in combat. Didn't have enough stamina to climb a cliff? You fall. Not enough to swim to that island? You drowned. The longer that bar is, the more comfortable exploring and surviving will be. A pro tip from veteran players: from day one, use the official Genshin Impact interactive map, which is easy to find online, to mark the oculi you've collected. It will save you from countless hours of searching for that one last missing orb. Also, keep an eye out for Seelie, which look like blue, ghostly spirits. They're waiting for you to guide them back to their home statues, for which they'll reward you with a chest. The world is also filled with various puzzles: pressure plates to stand on, torches to light in a specific order, timed challenges, elemental totems to activate with the corresponding element. Solving them is another endless source of treasure and primogems. Now, let's talk combat. The combat system in Genshin isn't just about mashing buttons, it's an elegant dance of elements. Understanding elemental reactions is your key to defeating even the strongest foes. When you hit an enemy with an element, an icon appears over their head. This means a status has been applied. If you then hit them with a different element, a reaction will occur. The most important reactions for dealing damage are Melt and Vaporize. If you hit an enemy affected by Cryo or Ice with Pyro or Fire, or vice versa, you will deal double damage. That's Melt. If you hit a Hydro or Water-afflicted enemy with Pyro, the damage is multiplied by 1.5 or 2. That's Vaporize. Imagine this: you use Cryo character Kaya's skill to freeze an enemy, then switch to Amber and hit them with a charged shot. You'll see a massive damage number pop up. Other reactions are also very useful. Electro plus Pyro creates Overload, an explosion that sends enemies flying. Electro plus Hydro gradually zaps not just the target, but all nearby wet enemies. And Electro plus Cryo creates Superconduct, which significantly reduces an enemy's physical resistance. This is perfect if your main damage dealer uses a sword or a spear. Finally, Anemo, or Wind, interacts with all these elements. An Anemo character spreads an existing element to nearby enemies, allowing you to easily set up mass reactions. reactions. To use reactions effectively, you need a balanced team. Typically, a team consists of 4 characters with different roles. A main DPS is the character who stays on the field most of the time, dealing the bulk of the damage. A sub-DPS is a support hero who swaps in, uses their powerful skill or burst that often persists off-field, and then swaps out. The classic example is Xiangling and her fiery tornado. A support or utility character is one that creates shields, applies buffs to your team, or groups enemies together. And finally, a healer is the hero responsible for keeping your team alive. Early on, the free character Barbara excels in this role. The game generously gives you a set of starter characters, and they shouldn't be underestimated. The Traveler with the Anemo element provides great crowd control. Kaya is one of the best free characters for applying the cryo status. Lisa is useful with her large area of effect burst, and Amber is indispensable for puzzles and hitting enemy weak spots. Eventually, you're guaranteed to get Xiangling for free by clearing a few floors of the Spiral Abyss. She is one of the strongest 4-star characters in the game. By the way, if you're finding this guide helpful and have already learned something new, now would be a perfect time to support the channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on future Genshin Impact content. Your support means the world and helps me create more guides like this. Now, let's get back to making your characters truly powerful. Character progression has several components. First is the character's level and their weapon. Always prioritize leveling up the weapon for your main DPS. Even a maxed out 3-star weapon will be much better than a level 1 5-star weapon. Next are talents. These are your skills. Leveling them up is a guaranteed and permanent increase to your power. Unlike the randomness of artifacts, prioritize leveling the talents you use the most. But the most important thing is artifacts. These are the 5 pieces of gear that provide the biggest stat boosts. In the early game, meaning before adventure rank 45, your job is simply to equip your characters with any artifacts you find and level them up to +4 or +8. Pay attention to the 2-piece and 4-piece set bonuses. Sets like Berserker, Braveheart, and Instructor will be your best friends. And now attention for the golden rule of the game. Never, under any circumstances, spend your original resin on artifact domains before you reach adventure rank 45. This is the most common and most painful mistake new players make. Only after RA 45 are you guaranteed to get 5-star golden artifacts. Before then, it's a waste of your most valuable resource. It's much better to spend your resin on leveling up your characters, weapons, and talents. Your game progress is measured by your adventure rank. You gain EXP for it by opening chests, completing quests, and spending resin. At certain ranks, you'll be prompted to complete an Adventurer Ascension quest to raise your world level. This makes enemies stronger, but the rewards they drop will be much better. Don't rush to do this quest if you feel your characters aren't strong enough. It's better to level them up properly first. You can always lower your world level later if it proves too difficult. Once you're settled in, you'll develop a daily gameplay loop. Every day, you get 4 simple commissions from the Adventurers Guild. This is your most reliable source of primogems. Always complete them. Spend your original resin. This resource regenerates over time, so try not to let it cap out. In the early stages, spend resin on leyline outcrops for EXP books and Mora, and on domains for weapon and talent materials. At Katharina, you can also send your characters on expeditions to passively gather resources for you. And finally, the wish system. This is the game's gacha, and understanding it is crucial to avoid wasting your resources. The main currency for wishes is primogems, which you exchange for intertwined fates, for event banners, or acquaint fates for the standard banner. Tip number 1, never spend your primogems on the blue standard fates. You will get plenty of those from other sources. Always buy the purple event fates. The game has a pity system. You are guaranteed a 5-star character within 90 wishes on a banner. However, there's soft pity. After your 74th wish, the chance of getting a 5-star increases dramatically. Every 10 wishes, you are guaranteed at least 1 4-star item. On the event character banner, there's the 50-50 system. When you pull a 5-star character, there's a 50% chance it will be the featured character and a 50% chance it will be one of the standard characters. If you win the 50-50 and get the event character, congrats. If you lose and get a standard one, don't be sad. This means your very next 5-star character on this type of banner is 100% guaranteed to be the featured event character. Your pity count and your guaranteed status are saved and carry over to the next banner of the same type. So don't be afraid to wish in small batches. And always use the test run feature to try out a character and see if you actually enjoy playing them. To wrap things up, remember, Genshin Impact is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't try to do everything at once. Enjoy the story, the music, the breathtaking scenery, and the sense of discovery. Play at your own pace. Don't be afraid to ask the community for help or to play with friends in co-op mode, as exploring the world together is even more fun. This world is massive, and countless incredible discoveries await you. Good luck, traveler, and may your wishes always be golden.